Hi, you guys. I am a little nervous right now. I feel like I'm checking into therapy, but I I just really wanted to make a video telling you guys my story and how I got where I got, which is something that I used to write about a lot, but I don't know, I feel like it's kind of difficult for me to talk about, but I don't know. I just feel so grateful and my heart is so full, and I feel like I've overcome so much. And I know it's kind of easy, I don't know, for you to, you see my Instagram and stuff, and yeah, I'm usually super happy, but it hasn't always been like that. So that's pretty much what I want to share with you today. So, rewinding my life 5 years ago, I was moving to a new country. I was moving here to Chicago from Venezuela. That's where I'm from. And I was in a dark place, like dark. I was in a relationship since I was 15 until I was 28 when I moved here. So 13 years. Out of those 13 years, 1 year was married and of course divorced now. And I don't know, I just felt like I had so much anxiety, like literally panic attacks every single day. I hated my job. I come from the oil industry, which is super messed up and corrupted in Venezuela, so I was like in the middle of, I mean, that's for another video. So it wasn't my happy place. I wasn't, I mean, I didn't feel fulfilled. I didn't feel happy. I didn't really know how to be happy with myself. And I feel like back then, even though I felt like I was so young, when I was 27, 28, I really wasn't. It's not that young. But I felt like I wasn't happy with myself, and I tried to put that responsibility in someone else. And that's not the way to go. Like, you need to know that you are the only person who's responsible for your happiness. No one else is. And if you don't learn to be happy with yourself, you're not going to be happy with anyone. Like, no one else is going to make you happy but you. So I moved here. I came here with a student visa, and my goal was honestly just to learn English. I wanted to learn English and in a professional way. I wanted to do a master's degree. After a few months in, I was still in that relationship. We decided to get a divorce, which, I mean, it was super hard. Like, when I look back, it was horrible. And because I thought I loved him, I thought that, that I didn't know who I was without him, and then, I mean, over time, I realized that I mean, whatever we had, that was not love. It's just a relationship that we just got used to each other. And the more you get used to someone, the harder it is to let go. And that's reality. I remember having severe anxiety to the point that one night I got this panic attack and I thought I was going to die. Like, I literally thought I was having a heart attack. And I remember thinking, okay, this is it. Like, this is it, right? So I remember writing a letter to my family and putting food out for my dog and like leaving the door unlocked, just so someone can come and like rescue my dog, who was still alive at the time. And I remember the next morning I woke up and I was like, holy shit, I'm alive. Like, I literally had no idea that I was going to wake up. I thought that was it. And that's when I woke up and I realized, wow, this is rock bottom. Like, how, like, what else is gonna happen to me? Like, this is low. Like, I need to figure something out. first piece of advice, if you believe in God, this is the time for you to get closer to God. I grew up Catholic, not really having a relationship with God at all. And then I went to church that evening. That was on a weekday, I think, on a Thursday or Friday or something. And then on that Sunday, I went to church. And that's when it hit me, like I felt like a new person that day. It was just, that's the day everything changed for me. I met two of my best friends. I was just, it was just different. Like, I don't know, I had a different, I could see everything different. It was weird because I still was going through a lot. Like, at one point I knew that I had to stop faking it. I needed to face reality. I needed to face that there was a void inside of me, that there was something missing, that I needed to do something. And that's where, I grew up so close to God during that time. I still am. And if you're a Christian, or you believe in God, if you're going through something hard, I really encourage you to go to church this Sunday. And I used to work at a little liquor store next to my apartment, carrying boxes and stocking alcohol and on the register and cleaning at night. And I would cry myself to sleep every single night. It was bad. This lasted maybe a year. I remember one day I woke up and I was like, okay, I need to figure out what is it that I need to learn from this whole situation that I'm in. You have to dedicate yourself to heal, to forgive whoever you need to forgive yourself. Forgiveness doesn't make you any less. It's something that I practice every single day. I love forgiving because you don't do it for other people. Usually when you need to forgive someone, that person is not even thinking about you. That's your anger is just eating you. You're the one who has to live with that in your heart. So you're the one who needs to fix it. No one else is going to do that for you. It's amazing to walk through life without any type of anger. Work hard on the things that you need to change. All the baggage that you don't want to bring with you to the next relationship. Because if you don't heal that, even if you meet the right person, and if you're not ready for him or her, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work because you have so much baggage and you haven't done your part on forgiving and letting go and forgetting and just learning and understanding that not everyone is the same, that new people don't need to pay for mistakes of old people. That is just something that it's really going to help you with your relationships, friendships, and love relationships, even family. I never forget where I came from. I never forget what it was like before. And not just to dwell on it, but just to appreciate where I am right now, and just knowing that it hasn't always been this way, and I know that it doesn't have to, it's not always going to be this way. So that's why wherever you're going through right now, embrace it. Embrace the tears, because that means you're growing. Embrace the laughters, because it's not always going to be like that. I just feel like if I share what I've been through and how I was able to move forward and be successful, and not so maybe more happy, just happy. I'm so happy. I'm such a grateful person. I never forget where I come from. I never forget what I've been through. I literally say thanks every time I go to the supermarket, and I'm able to pay for the entire thing without taking anything out. I really felt like, okay, I'm gonna make this video because I want to connect with you in a different level. I want you to know that I've been there. I want you to know that I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be miserable. I know what it's like to be unhappy. I know what it's like to have anxiety. I know what it's like to be depressed. I know what it's like to want to kill yourself. I know what it's like. I don't know if this video is gonna make sense. I hope it does. I hope it helps you. Hopefully I get to do more of these videos. I don't know what is going to be next, but anyways, I really appreciate you guys visiting my channel, and just don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.